when the boss walks in and says, y'all are as worthless as a three-legged stool. And I'm going, that's simple geometry. A two-legged stool is just a line. You can't have it, you can't sit on a line, but a three-legged stool, it's got a plane, and that's what makes a stool, not a chair. So anyway, I don't know. So that reminds me of the story. Hey, it's mighty hot. That reminds me of the story of Martha Pants and Elder Fudd. Now, they called her Martha Pants because her name was Martha, and she wore the pants in the family. And Elder Fudd, well, there was only two Fudd boys, and they couldn't afford a first name. So there was Elder Fudd, and there was Younger Fudd. So Martha Pants found herself married to Elder Fudd. And they lived out in the country, and one day the Fuller brush salesman came along. The Fuller brush salesman knocked on the door, and he knew how to knock. You know how to knock. Knock, 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 knock. Knock, knock. And the poor fella inside has got to answer the door because it's just hanging there. Knock, knock. So, sure enough, old Martha Pants comes to the door. Martha Pants says, what can I do for you, sir? Are you lost? He says, no, ma'am. I'm not lost. I'm with the Fuller Brush Company, and we have some new products that might interest you. And so she says, well, we don't get many salespeople out here in the country take any mind to us, so what have you got? He said, well, we just came out with a new line of hair brushes. And Martha Pants said, Mister, Elder Fudd ain't got no hair. Get on out of here. He said, now just a minute, ma'am. I'm sorry. I didn't know the Elder Fudd didn't have no hair. Ma'am, we have just come out with a brand new line of horse hair toothbrushes. And I think that might be what y'all like, some horse hair toothbrushes. And Martha Pants said, Elder Fudd ain't got no teeth, so get on out of here. And the Fuller Brush Mills, he was an expertise brush salesman for the Fuller Brush Company. And he says to Martha Pants, ma'am, if I could just have your attention for one more minute, I got a new line of fingernail brushes that y'all might be interested in. Fingernail brushes? What in tarnation is that? He said, ma'am, when the children go to wash up for dinner, you know, you have them wash their hands in that old number 4 chicken tub that you feed the chickens out of. And what this does is this will allow the children to be more hygienic in their washing habits. She said, sir, I'll take 4 of those. My grandchildren have got boogers so packed into their fingernail, I cannot stand to see them eat my fried chicken at the dinner table anymore. Give me 4 of those. And so the Fuller Brush salesman, he's thinking he's going to be salesman of the year all of a sudden. And I'll have you know, at that very second, a 3-legged pig crashed through the front door. Not going in, but going out. And that 3-legged pig just took off into the pasture, and the Fuller Brush salesman was like, holy smoly, what in tarnation was that? You got a pig living in your house? And Martha Pants says, yeah. And the Fuller Brush salesman says, well, why's that pig only got 3 legs? She said, mister, let me tell you about that pig right there. You see that pig running off through the pasture like that? Like it was one of them cows or something? That pig, you see that pile of black rubble over there in the side yard? That was our single wide. And Elder Fudd fell asleep of a night, smoking his corncob pipe with his corn silks in it. He fell asleep. You know, he got that red and black flannel shirt he loves so much. He caught that doggone thing on fire. And the couch, in the house, and the whole dad blame thing. And I'll have you know that pig ran in and grabbed Elder Fudd by the collar of his shirt and he drug him out of that fiery inferno to safety. That pig saved Elder Fudd. He says, yeah, but it's only got, Mister, you're not paying a doggone bit of attention now. Now you listen to me. You see that swimming hole down there? The grandkids got down there, they were skinny dipping. We don't have no problem with that, but they were skinny dipping and they were horsing around, and one of the kids started to flounder and he was tired. It was probably his nap time or something. And he was tired, he started floundering around. You know, the other kids ran for safety. What did that pig do? That pig ran into that swimming hole and grabbed that kid right by the back end of his mullet, and he drug him out of that swimming pool and he saved his life. But ma'am, that pig's only got 3 legs. And Martha Pants looked at that Fuller salesman and she says, Mister, you don't eat a good pig like that all at once. You don't eat a pig like that all at once. That's simple geometry right there. You don't eat a pig like that all at once. That right there, that's a joke. That's a joke. Oh, that's a joke.
Baby.